been yapping a lot.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome inside Arrington Ice Arena. We've got a women's ACHA Division II blockbuster for you here today in the Central Division. Number 2 ranked Central Michigan and number 4 ranked Adrian College. And with that, we'd like to welcome you up inside the booth. I'm Calvin Keys alongside the Pac-Man, Braden Packard. And Braden, it's a pleasure to have you here with me today. What are you looking forward to in this game?
Well, I'm just looking forward to being back here in Arrington Ice Arena and being able to see this matchup between the Chippewas and the Bulldogs. So far, I mean, yesterday they had a game that ended up being a 1-3 game. I believe Bulldogs that ended up with the victory, or was that the Chippewas?
Bulldogs got the win last night, 3-1 on the road in Mount Pleasant yesterday, and they'll look to keep that going here with another W on home ice today. Should be a great contest in ACHA Women's Division II. This is carried up for the Chippewas. Bringing it in is Zoe Bergen. Bulldogs quickly looking to break the puck out. Sent forward by Storer. Hirschman will find it on the near boards. That's quickly taken away by Bienkowski. Skates in and just missed the net narrowly with the shot. Racing after it is Jordan Giove. She's able to stick it away 30 seconds in. Turning back up ice with the puck is Annie Castor. Bienkowski at center ice will bounce one forwards for her teammate, and Castor will spin it down low. As we mentioned, the final score was 3-1 in favor of Adrian College last night. That game played all the way up in Mount Pleasant in my hometown at Martin Ice Arena, the rink I grew up playing hockey at. And now we head down to Southeast Michigan for the second half of the weekend series. Chippewas looking to bounce back against the Bulldogs on the road. Here's Nixon. Pass dropped off for Leah Palmer, and that's blocked away by Berenson. Leah Palmer was actually one of my youth hockey teammates growing up in Mount Pleasant, so cool to be able to watch her play today. This is moved on along by Devin Cavalier, racing after the puck. Icing is waved. Cavalier will fall down on top of a Chippewa player as the puck is played on the near boards here. Morrison trying to keep it in. Instead, it's sent out by Nixon. Regaining control for the Bulldogs is Nadeau. Rebell sends it over, and here's Mary Robinson. Robinson driving wide and will play the puck deep. What do you think the storyline of this game is so far, just 2 minutes in, Braden?
So far, both teams being able to space out really well and be able to close out on the fast break. What they need to be able to do is implement more passes into their offense, because defensively they've just been able to space out, like I said, but they've also just been able to have that great hand-eye coordination, as I believe that'll be number 25, Bree Schroeder, getting the defensive stop. Phenomenal job from the Chippewas.
Yeah, nice save made by Schroer on the point shot coming in from Mia Nadeau. Chippewas will win this face-off with 18 minutes to go in the first here from Arrington Ice Arena. Sliding in to keep it in for the Bulldogs is Aubrey Morrison. This is found behind the net by the Chips. They battle away for it. Broom looking for the puck. She falls down. Ames able to grab control of it. This is kept in by Nadeau. A long shot that missed the net. Morrison hustling to try and keep the puck in once more. Chartrand will keep the puck in momentarily, but weaving out with the puck is Tate Hutchinson. Hutchinson angled to the near boards, and this is taken away by Storer. Storer behind the net, lost control of the puck. Both teams battle for it. Puck is on the end boards. Chippewas working it out front. Some dangerous chances. Falling down to the ice is Annie Castor. Again, a centering attempt that's turned away by the Bulldog defense. Central Michigan can just keep it in, and Storer will race to grab it on the near boards. Held in again by Hutchinson. Nadeau around the wall looking for Giove. Backhanded into the neutral zone, and the Bulldogs are able to get it clear and get a change. Some dangerous chances there near the net, Braden, for the Chippewas.
Yeah, they just keep on making these risky plays and just trying to get these risky passes to the teammates, and they're just not being there. There's another pass with a little bit too much juice on it. I believe that'll be an icing call.
That will be an icing call against Central Michigan. as the faceoff will be coming back into CMU territory with 16 and a half to go in the first period. Want to thank our entire crew making this broadcast possible. Obviously myself and Braden Packard, and then Adrian Michaluk, Hunter Reardon, Nicole Petrucia, and Nate Lindner all working behind the scenes to get you the camera angles and scoreboards and whatnot that you're getting to enjoy on YouTube. So thanks for tuning in and being with us here on your Sunday afternoon. Super Bowl Sunday, Braden. Big day for sports. Who do you got tonight?
Honestly, I feel like the 49ers have a fair chance of winning tonight. It really depends on whose defense plays that better half, because both sides have to seem some phenomenal contributors. So it's really anybody's game. I thought my Ravens were going to have it, but Lamar just couldn't handle it. But
Lights were too bright for Lamar. Before we head to the gridiron, we've got more hockey action here from Arrington Ice Arena. Played down by Central Michigan. Grimm looking for it underneath the goal line, trying to tuck it home as a Central Michigan player with the chance. That was Kylie Del Rey. Del Rey will have it again, sending it out. Falling down is Caitlin Williams as she was looking for the puck. Williams will pop back up and pass this one off again for Del Rey. Nice move by Del Rey. She fires a shot. It's off the outside of the net. Move forward towards Broom. Broom rink wide. It's just behind Ashley Chartrand. And she's able to backhand it forwards into CMU territory. Chippewas in the near corner trying to lift it out. Berenson has it bounce over her stick, and we will see another icing call against CMU. What do you think is leading to some of these icing decisions that have been called against the Chippewas, Braden?
They've just not been able to get their passes down. So far, they've just been inaccurate, and then they've been they just need to slow down a little bit before they get the pass off, because they just want to hurry and get the play going. But they still have so much left in the period, still so much left in the game, and if they just hold their water a little bit, I'll lead to more offensive opportunities.
And it is another icing, this time coming off of the stick of Zoe Sauty with 14:47 to go in the first period. We've got one shot in the game so far, and that belongs to Adrian College. And the Bulldogs have an 11-4 record coming into this game. Face off on the far side of the CMU zone. Giove will win the draw. This is for Berenson. Berenson, nice pass to get it to Giove, has her stick lifted. Controlling it is Brooke Hubert. Lifts it off the glass. Seychelle skates back to grab it as icing is waved off emphatically by the official. Chippewas working really, really hard around the Adrian net, making life difficult for them, as that was a heavy hit from Seychelle in from behind on a Chippewa player who's down in discomfort. And we'll stop the game here as an injured player down on the ice. We'll step aside for a commercial break. Hope that CMU player is all right. We'll be back in a moment here on ACTV. Back here at Arrington Ice Arena as the injured Chippewa player back up on their skates. Didn't get a glance at who it was, but they look to be all right. Got hit pretty hard from behind their braid. Surprised we didn't see a penalty call against the Bulldogs.
Right, that was an obvious cross-check right there, and that's a very dangerous call because that's a cross-check from behind, and that's definitely when they're most vulnerable. Should have been a 5-minute infraction right there, but nothing was called. But we still got a lot left in this first period. Let's see if we can get some. There's a little bit more better calls right here as the icing is waved off.
Maybe not necessarily a 5-minute infraction, but certainly some potential for a penalty there on the play. Bulldogs dodge a bit of a bullet, and there's another heavy collision there. Falling down to the ice was Hutchinson. The other way, it's taken in by Simbro. Backhanders cut off by Nadeau. She'll circle behind her own cage. Nadeau sent forward, out of the reach of Devin Cavalier. Trying to play it out now is Simbro. Good keep in by Cavalier. Sends it down low. This is Robinson. Looking for teammates, but instead sent the puck to her opponent, Alyssa Gray. And as the Chippewas change, this will be skated in by Grimm. Grimm driving wide into the near corner, trying to cut one back into the front of the net. Chippewas will send it into the middle. Central Michigan carrying the puck up ice. This is taken by Bienkowski. Bienkowski challenged by Rebell. Rebell knocks it away. Now it's found by Broom, looking for options up ice. Pass doesn't reach its intended target. Bienkowski stole it away, tries a backhander that's blocked away by Seychell. Sent onwards by Broom. Pass is ahead of Chartrand. Back around the boards. This is controlled by Bienkowski once more. Meets some opposition from Chartrand. Broom racing there, will whack it back into Chippewa territory and force their goaltender, Bree Schroer, to cover the puck up for the whistle with 12:23 to go in the first period. What do you like from the Bulldogs game so far in this one, Braden?
So far, they've been able to close out defensively when they've been starting to get when the Chippewas started to get a fast break going, and that's how you really close out a game early, because if you're able to stop the fast break, make sure that you can able to hold them to 0 shots on the goal as we're getting close to the 10-minute
Puck
mark.
loose on the goal line. Chippewas just able to clear it away. What a chance. A nice defensive play made by Leah Palmer to clear it away. As you were saying, Braden.
Bulldogs have just been playing their minds out defensively. But let's see if they can just get that offense going.
What did you see on that play as the puck was right near the goal line?
Well, I just saw a wasted fast break opportunity from the Bulldogs. As they got the pass going, they had the lane right there. They just didn't take the shot, honestly. They had the shot right there. Just if they put a little bit of force right there into the left corner, they would have had the goal right there, first of the game, and that really would have set the tone for the rest of the game.
Certainly, this is found on the far boards and spun back low by Hirschman. Chippewas looking to clear. This bounces off the stick of Mia Nadeau. Taken right back by Rebell, and she's knocked over. Kylie Del Rey lowering the shoulder, and I believe this will be a penalty coming up against Del Rey for a body check. 2 minutes for body checking is the call by the official, and Kylie Del Rey heads to the box for 2 minutes. Bulldogs will get their first power play chance of this game.
Well, that's the kind of hit that I'll be seeing later tonight against the 49ers and Chiefs, but I don't feel like that's allowed here and on the ice arena.
Yeah, not in women's hockey. If it was men's hockey, that'd be a perfectly legal check. Seychell gets the puck here off the power play, trying to sneak it by Schroer. I believe the puck is just stuck up underneath her right pad. Schroer doesn't know where it is. Finally, it comes loose, and we'll have a face-off here on the left side.
Another great face-off opportunity here for the Bulldogs as it is coming even closer to the 10-minute mark of this first period. They've gotten a lot of face-off opportunities here. If they've just been unable to take advantage of them, as the Chippewa defense has just had just none of it. They're just not having any of it. They've just playing their minds out defensively. Let's say if they can keep up that consistency for the rest of the game as the Bulldogs are able to space out.
Chartrand dished off for Seychell. Back across. This is Madison Grimm right into the glove of Schroer. She'll hold on with 10:38 to go in this first period.
Bulldogs seem to be the only team taking shots on the goal, as it's so far 4 shots to 0, but it doesn't seem to be looking out in the Bulldogs' favor as they seem to be left unanswered. Let's see if the next shot will be able to go in, but that was a face-off there in the Chippewa zone.
Puck back out in the neutral zone. This will be carried forward by the Bulldogs. Adrian College playing with the puck below the goal line. It's found by Seychell. Seychell battling in the corner right now with Barnett.
About a minute left of this penalty. Let's see if the Bulldogs can still take advantage of this power play, as that was a phenomenal shot opportunity on the goal.
Yeah, Great setup there. Hirschman with a point shot that was nearly tipped in by Cavalier. Hirschman back for Grimm. The shot! And that one tipped again just wide by Cavalier, who's now had 2 chances on the side of the goal. Great efforts from her. This is back out front for Hirschman. Shots blocked. Nice work by Annie Castor to challenge and clear it away with 23 seconds left on the Bulldog power play. It's sent forward for Cavalier. Collides with a Chippewa player. Taken the other way by Zebley. Rebell angling her to the wall. Both teams will battle for it. Rybell eventually able to come away with the puck. Passed over to Ava Seychell. Moved up ahead for Cavalier. Followed up again by Rybell. Sent across the slot. This is controlled, and a nice pass forward to spring Kylie Del Rey, recently out of the penalty box. She's in here on the break. Moving to the backhand. Arm up in the air. Penalty coming against Adrian as Del Rey will maintain control of the puck. Great strength to hold on. She's knocked over once more, and a penalty coming for holding against Adrian College. So right after Central Michigan was able to kill off the penalty against Kylie Del Rey, she draws a penalty of her own, and now the Chips are going to the power play.
You know, great opportunity for the Chips as they just got done, as you said, they just got done with the Bulldogs power play. But Bulldogs weren't able to take advantage of it. But now it's the Chips' turn. Let's see if they can take advantage of it as it's getting even closer to the end of this first period. Let's see if we can get a goal here before we end the first period, here, folks.
Sent over towards Palmer. Sent the shot wide of the goal. Wojtus back down. Puck makes its way to Palmer. Back up for Wojtus. A long shot that's paddled away by the Adrian goaltender, Jennifer Grant. Wojtus back up top. Over for Palmer again and missed the target once more. Wojtus reaching after it. Just able to keep it in. Dishes it off. This is Williams. Caitlin Williams over for Palmer. A slap shot drive. Misses the net, but we've got another penalty upcoming. This time it's against Madison Grimm, and we'll get the call.
I believe that'll be 2 bold.
Are seeing a call against both players. Looks like Grimm is called for a cross check, and Kylie Del Rey is called for unsportsmanlike conduct. So something was going on around the Bulldog net where they were just kind of battling for position, perhaps, and then tempers flaring a little bit. They both take penalties, so this will stay a 5-on-4 power play for Central Michigan for the next minute and 23 seconds. Chippewas win the draw for Williams. Back up for Wojtus.
Tensions usually get high when it's a very close matchup, but as both sides have been able to play their minds out defensively, well, you can't let it get to your head. You can't let the unsportsmanlike conduct happen. You can't let that stuff happen, like with the cross check and whatnot. But you just keep a level head.
Wojtus missed the net with the shot. Central Michigan with the puck below the goal line. Angled into the boards by Seychell. Chippewas send it back up for Hutchinson. Over for Zebley. This is Williams. Now a shot. That one went off the skate of her own teammate. That went off of Saudi in front. Still Seychell battling with Nixon for the puck. Nixon able to work it for Saudi. Saudi, a shot on, and that's held on to by Jennifer Grant for the save with 19 seconds left on Central Michigan's power play. We've got 7 minutes and 8 seconds left in the first period. Shots are 4-1 in favor of Adrian. An extremely tight game. Both these teams very evenly matched. Central Michigan really making some nice passing plays here on the power play.
I got to say, it's just Jennifer Grant is just ready for those passing plays, though. She's ready because she hasn't had much opportunity throughout this game because puck has been, the majority of the game, the puck has been on the Chippewa side. So now that it's the Chippewa's turn to have the power play, it's now for her time to lock in, and then she was able to do that.
The puck is played forward by Castor. Annie Castor able to come away with the biscuit. Sent back down for Biankowski. Has it stolen by Seychell. Adrian was able to kill off the penalty. Back to 5-on-5 hockey now. This is played back around the boards by Castor. Barnett into the middle, found by Seychelle. Finally, she'll play it out. And grabbing the puck to regroup is Hutchinson. Hutchinson back up through the neutral zone. This is Barnett. Now picking up the puck is Hubert. Brooke Hubert on the right wing, defended by Nadeau. Banks it backward for Castor. Players falling down there as Castor comes together with Rybell. And a late poke in on Grant after the whistle that the Bulldogs don't like. Grimm and Del Rey will exit the box, having served their penalties. We've got 6 minutes and 6 seconds left in the first period.
We'll have a face-off here in the Bulldog zone, but then again, both sides not really been able to take advantage of either face-offs as it's coming even closer to the end of the first period. But let's see if the Chippewas can take advantage of this phenomenal positioning.
Sweeping the puck away from the dot here is Berenson, trying to get around Palmer. Still it's Berenson, bumped into. Good defensive effort by Bergen, trying to clear it out. Instead, Nadeau will send a long shot that goes off Cavalier. Back for Rybell. Chippewas find it behind the goal. They'll play it around the wall. Berenson trying to keep it in. Cavalier sends it out to the slot. Rybell battling for it. Sent a shot just wide. Cavalier again off the side of the goal. Puck now recovered by Liatino. Grace Liatino can't get the puck out. Players come together, and we got a whistle for a hand pass call. Both teams will make line changes with 5:21 left to go in the first period. What do these teams need to do to try and get a goal here late in the first period, Braden? We're still scoreless.
They need to try out some new offensive schemes because what they are doing right now is they're just playing on each other it's like glue almost. It's almost like glue. It's this, they've been sticking onto each other, but what they need to do is implement more passes into their offense, implement just a little bit more trick plays, because number 25, Bree Schroer, is just not confused about any of these shots coming her way.
Schroer has saved all 4 of the shots that have come her direction. This puck bounces away into the near corner. Chippewas have it back to the point. It's moved forward by Del Rey. Kylie Del Rey played across the shot. It's kicked away by Jennifer Grant. Grimm back up ahead. This is Storer. Storer will shoot it down low. Now chasing in towards Barnett. Mac Barnett had it knocked away. Finding the puck now is Hirschman. Falling over there was Blaski.
She was slipping and sliding like it's a 4th of July barbecue, but she was able to get right back up, thankfully. As it's kind of like a little springtime here in February. It's been warm the last couple days. It's been weird.
Nice weather here in Adrian, Michigan this week. Annie Castor dropped backwards for Hutchinson. Back up along. This is for Bergen. Bergen on the right wing trying to work through. And Grimm does a nice job to shut her down. Nadeau racing back for the puck. Passes over, and this will be found by Chartrand on the wall. Chartrand tangled up with Castor. Bulldogs finally get it out with 3:33 to play in the first. Still 0-0 between Adrian and Central Michigan. Chartrand trying to track down a Chippewa as that one-time setup was just off the mark from Bienkowski. Couldn't quite connect. Now it's back for Castor. Tracks down the puck on the near boards. Dropped backward for Hutchinson. Now off the skate of Grimm. Passes over the stick of Chartrand. Hutchinson. Pass up the middle. All the way back for the Bulldogs, Morrison. Morrison looking to outskate Castor. She'll move wide to the left wing. Still Morrison. Bumped into as missed the net with the backhand shot. Trying to force it out now is Saudi.
There's a heavily contested shot right there from number 4 Morrison, and she was almost able to tip it in. Phenomenal effort from the Bulldogs as they know as it's getting closer and closer to the end of this first period as we have about 2.5 minutes left.
That it is. Clock ticking down here in the first. Skated forward by Hubert. Hubert is able to sidestep Berenson. Still Hubert into the middle. That puck took a funky bounce. Chippewas can't finish. Penalty coming up against Adrian. Behind the goal line. Darche had a really good chance right around the net. Couldn't quite tuck it home, but she does draw a penalty as the Bulldogs captain, Mary Robinson, is going to the penalty box for 2 minutes, and it's for cross-checking.
You know, that's not really ideal, as there's only about 2 minutes left of this period. So the Chippewa offense will have, Chippewa team will have about this whole period 5-4 right now. So they could take advantage of it. They can maybe get the first goal of the game. Let's see if the Bulldogs can hold on defensively.
Berenson trying to force the puck out to start the penalty kill, and she's able to. Wojtas over for Palmer. Back for Williams. Berenson trying to claw it away. Instead, it's Nixon. A shot is blocked by Grimm. In the near corner, Del Rey for Wojtas. A long slap shot drive tipped wide by Nixon. Still loose on the side of the goal. Nice work by Jennifer Grant on a couple of key saves. Nixon back for Palmer. Wojtas up top, winds and fires. That is blocked and shot down ice. Nice work by Bria Hirschman to clear it. What do you like from the Bulldog penalty kill so far?
The Bulldogs are able to chew the clock as much as they possibly can, is because they know if they can just chew this clock out, they still have 2 periods to get the score up, make it a little bit more comfortable as a lead. But Bulldogs still have this power play going on right now, as the Chippewa offense is going to be taking advantage of this 5-4. So Chippewas can really take away the game right now if Bulldogs don't let up. But Bulldogs so far are holding up defensively.
Nice shot from Del Rey on the left wing that's saved by Grant. And we've got 1 minute and 6 seconds left on the CMU power play, with 1 minute and 12 seconds left in the period. Sent backwards for Hutchinson. Passed over, a shot from distance that's saved, and looking to backhand it out is Claire Ames. Found again by Hutchinson, that's turned away by Grant. Chippewas move it rink wide. Controlled now by Bergen towards the net, and just goes wide.
Another wasted opportunity there from the Chippewas, as they've had so many opportunities throughout this period.
Heavy collision as Grant had it covered, and then it was poked free. Whistle goes. 39 seconds left in the period, and 31 seconds on the Central Michigan power play. Grant able to cover that puck up unorthodoxly with her blocker. Good awareness to find it and cover up before the Chippewas could bang it in.
One thing I'll say about the Chippewas is they are not letting up defensively as well. But both sides need to find their way offensively, as they just looked a little bit cold right now, but it takes a little time to warm up here in Arrington Ice Arena, as it is a little chilly in here.
Ava Seychell will shoot it all the way down the ice. This is found again by Tate Hutchinson with 22 seconds left in the period. 10 seconds left until the Bulldogs' Mary Robinson rejoins the game. Biankowski, a shot, nice block. Poking it away is Morrison. The follow-up save by Grant. Puck loose on the side of the goal. 5 seconds left in the period. Another successful penalty kill for the Bulldogs. Palmer, maybe one last shot, and it stays out, as we've got 20 minutes in the books here from Arrington Ice Arena, and our score is 0-0. What were some of the top storylines from that first period, Braden?
Well, both goalkeepers were just playing lights out. I would have to say number 25, Bree Schroer, was playing her lights out for the Chippewa squad, but also number 55, Jennifer Grant, was just playing just going bananas for the Bulldog squad, as she didn't have too much opportunities in the beginning of the first period, but once the Chippewa offense was able to bring it down the ice a little bit more, Grant had her time to shine and show off that she is able to play defensively. It's mind-boggling. Phenomenal job from both goalkeepers. Let's see if they can keep up that consistency going into the second period.
Well, the goalies, Schroer and Grant, were the stars of the show, as you said, Braden, in that first period. We're still scoreless. Shots 6-4 in favor of Central Michigan. We'll head to the intermission break and be back with more Bulldog hockey here on ACTV.
There's so many firsts, lasts, and in-betweens. We're certainly not the last class to get a smile and a kiss from Bruiser walking across campus. We are never going to be the last class to begin our college careers by serving our local community and pursuing our passions. Above all else, come hell or high water, we will never be the last class to come to Adrian College and find a motivated and supportive community of students, faculty, and staff, and leave with the skills and tools needed to be inspiring industry leaders and professionals with high hopes and dreams for our bright futures ahead. The people and the experiences that we are most grateful for are the ones that will continue us on this upward path for the rest of our lives. In the spirit of gratitude, thank you to my fellow classmates for being a part of this community with me. Whether we spent most of these moments together or barely crossed paths, you contributed your gifts and talents to continue the legacy of this incredible community. Thank you for prioritizing the preservation of the Adrian College experience and for continually seeking to develop the institution's ability to develop both the knowledge in our heads and the care in our hearts.
Thank you to the roommates, friends, teammates, and peers who, although we have only known each other for 4 years, it seems impossible to think about being surrounded by anyone else in the coming weeks. We celebrated each other's accomplishments, became each other's biggest cheerleaders, and never let each other struggle alone. College has been called the most formative years of our lives, but I can say for certain that these last 4 years have included both the most amazing and most difficult moments of my life. One constant, however, is the support of my friends through it all. It is impossible to thank everyone who makes up our AC family. Together, you have each played an integral role in helping us achieve this momentous milestone.
And you be proud to be a graduate of Adrian College. It's a good day to be a Bulldog. Thank you, and congratulations to the class of 2023.
Today's students on the threshold of a magical time in your life, a time of significant growth and introspection, self-awareness, challenge, and opportunity. A time when you will always look back at and say, you know what? Those were incredibly special years. Never experienced before I arrived and never replicated after you leave college.
Adrian College is a pinpoint like no other. With our 77 undergraduate degrees, 47 majors, and 21 broad fields of study, Adrian has a one-of-a-kind, hands-on learning experience for everyone. Do you want to visit the campus of Adrian College in person? Visit adrian.edu/campus-visit. Again, that's adrian.edu/campus-visit. Come take in the beautiful facilities at Adrian College for yourself.
Welcome back inside Arrington Ice Arena, everyone. Calvin Keys alongside Braden Packard. And the score in this game so far is 0-0. Both goaltenders perfect. Both teams will look to change that here as we start the second period. What adjustments do you think the coaches of both of these teams wanted to make during that last intermission?
Well, what they really want their team to do is just slow down a little bit, hold their water. What they keep on doing is rushing a pass, and what that leads to is inaccurate passes, and it leads to rush shots. If they just slow their roll a little bit, implement a little bit more passes, get a different angle than they would usually get, that's how they'll get a score. But until they do that, it's still gonna stay at 0-0, as because both goaltenders do not let up. Goalkeepers.
Grimm stealing away the pass from Barnett. Now Giove will play it forwards. Sticked away by Schroer. Bree Schroer so far is 4 for 4 on the shot she's faced in this game. Sent off the boards, kept in by Seychell. Rybel not ready for the pass. It's cleared out by Central Michigan. Off to the races here, and getting there first is Castor to negate the icing. Brim tangled up with Castor. Puck is around the boards for Cavalier. Palmer gets there first, knocks it off the wall, and Central Michigan goes in offside, so we'll get a neutral zone faceoff.
Phenomenal job from the Chippewas to force that call. Because number 11, Leah Palmer, tripped the Bulldogs player. That would have been a tripping call, as that referee was almost getting ready to call it, but offsides was called first. Great job from the Chippewa offense to get that going. As
Cavalier, a great chance. It's underneath the pad of Schroer. And again, she's just able to keep the puck covered up right there and holds on for the whistle. And a face-off on the near side of the Central Michigan zone. Dangerous chance for the Bulldogs.
Bulldogs were unable to take advantage of any face-offs in the first period. Let's see if anything will change here in the second.
Into the near boards. Puck is found momentarily by the Chippewas. Now behind the net, it'll be played by Haney. Around the boards. Held in by Morrison. Centering attempt for Cavalier. It's knocked away. Now it's found by Caitlin Williams. Skating it out to the neutral zone. And whistle blows. Not sure why.
There's a scrap going, like a scrap almost was brewing up between number 2, Devin Cavalier, and number 11, Leah Palmer.
I don't really think it was. There's no penalties being called.
There's no penalties being called. They were just holding each other by the jerseys. Like they're just, just chirping at each other. Nothing too physical going on, thankfully.
Did we get a neutral zone face-off out of it? I'm not sure what just happened. Found by Wojtus. Cavalier pressuring. Wojtus able to carve up the middle of the ice. Now up for Nixon. Passes over and out of the reach of Del Rey. Morrison with some speed. Finds Rybell. Woitas trying to steal it away. Cavalier cleared out to the neutral zone. Nadeau moving ahead, able to get by Nixon. Now Nadeau one-on-one and a great poke check by Tate Hutchinson to stop the chance. Perfect defensive timing there for the Chippewas as Hubert cuts in, shoots one that ramps up off a stick and down low in Adrian territory. Chartrand trying to move it out. Off the near boards, this will be found by Claire Ames. Back up for Cavalier. Pass ahead of Chartrand. Barnett off the boards. Regrouping the team is Seychell. Seychell shot ahead. Found now by Broom. Fighting to try and win the puck. Backhanded forward by Gabby Lepore. And Darche moves it in. Sent back to the point. Looking for Barnett. The pass evades Hertwig. Arm is up in the air for icing, although I believe that was shot back by the Chippewas, Braden.
Yeah, that was a close call right there. It was. You'd have to get the right angle to really call that one right there, as we're so high up in the box right now. We can't really get that right angle, but I tell you what, that was more closer on the Chippewa side.
On the near side boards, it's skated out by Liatino into the near corner. Still Liatino. Has it knocked away by Storer. Now it's kept in by Haney. Seychell around the boards, Giove. Centered now for Storer once more. Sent off the boards. This will slide all the way down the ice. And icing called against Adrian with 16:01 left to go in the second period, excuse me.
It's been a close one still throughout the beginning of this second period. Nothing has really changed since the first, as both sides have just not held on to their water, just been rushing each play. But one thing I'll say is they've gotten some angles that they didn't get in the first period, but they just didn't take advantage of them, as Adrian is still sitting at 5 shots compared to the Chippewas 6.
Down low, this is found by Castor. Around the boards, trying to work it out as Giove. Shots are 6-5 in favor of Central Michigan. I believe the only shot of this period so far has been from the Bulldogs. Hirschman can't find Giove. Puck will slide all the way down the ice. And icing is called here with 15:35 left to go in the second period. Lots of icing. I think we could make a cake with how much icing we've had in this game so far.
There's so much icing, we can have a whole bakery, as that'll be 2 icing calls back to back. But we have a face-off here in the Bulldog zone as a result.
Back to back, just like the Kansas City Chiefs? I don't know. We'll see. Find out tonight. Bergen gets the pass back. Colliding with Seychell. Lily Storer skating up through the neutral zone. A long shot that nicked off the arm of Hutchinson, who will go back to grab it now. Hutchinson turning up ice. This is found by Blaski. Off the boards from Grimm. Good keep in by Williams. Here's Caitlin Williams. The shot blocked away by Grimm. Knocked away by Rybell. Around the wall. Cavalier stolen away by Del Rey. Nice save by Grant to deny Caitlin Williams, who was spinning around, tried a shot. One of the better opportunities in this second period so far, just over 5 minutes in. Knocked out of the air by Robinson, found again by Nixon. Kicked it for Williams. Robinson will grab it again. Trying to clear. Nixon keeps it in the offensive zone. Now Williams looking to the back door. Del Rey couldn't get the shot off. Central Michigan's cooking right now in the offensive zone.
As they are, they're cooking up right now, but it's looking burnt as nothing seems to be able to turn up from it. But there's still so much left of this second period. Let's see if we have room for dessert.
Chartrand reaching for the puck. Chippewa is still moving it around in the offensive zone. Again, this is Lepore. Sent downwards. Around the boards from Del Rey. Caitlin Williams waiting for options to arrive. Dished backwards for Mac Barnett. That shot blocked aside again. Williams in the far corner. A great shift here for Central Michigan. Delayed penalty coming against the Bulldogs. Schroer heads to the bench, and that shot just went wide. Big collisions here. They blow the whistle. I don't think the Bulldogs had touched the puck. But still, we get a stoppage. And another penalty coming against the Bulldogs. And again, it will be against Madison Grimm. Chippewas headed to the power play. Or no, it's not Grimm going to the box. Cross-checking is the call, and it'll be Devin Cavalier.
It'll be Devin Cavalier going to the box instead of Grimm, but I also saw that number 25.
Oh, 2 penalties. Wow.
Yeah.
Grimm and Cavalier. We're going to get a 2-minute 5-on-3, Braden.
That's an unfortunate event for the Bulldogs, but let's see if they can hold up, as that is that is going to be a close one, as one of the Bulldogs players has to get subbed out, is because it's too many players on the ice, because it's 3-on-5 right now for 2 minutes.
Huge chance here for Central Michigan to try and get on the board. Shot is blocked away that time by Morrison. It was Saudi with the attempt. Woitis back for Saudi. A long shot. Grant blockers it away. 13 minutes to go in the second period. Woitis again. Teeing up Palmer. Nice glove save from Grant.
Grant was able to palm it like it was a fastball in the MLB, but she had the hand-eye coordination to just was able to set it back down on the ice, just because there's still 1:30 left in this power play. So there's still a lot of time for this Chippewa squad.
1:36 to be exact, as Williams has it on the right wing. Palmer, a one-timer. Jennifer Grant, a pair of awesome saves, and covers it up again. Gets some applause from her teammates. Jennifer was not going to grant that puck access into the net.
Had awkward bounce off her knees, but she was able to lay on top of it, stopping the clock at 12:45.
Another chance for Del Rey, a snipe. She scores! Kylie Del Rey up top on the 5-on-3 power play to give Central Michigan a 1-0 lead. Wow, what a goal. Let's look at this one again. Break it down for us, Pac-Man.
Well, the Chippewa offense had it coming, is because Bulldogs only had 3 people out there. It was a 3-on-5 right there. Chippewa had the players. Therefore, a few people were going to be uncovered, and the net will be a little bit uncontested for a little bit, allowing them to get the score. Phenomenal job from the Chippewas.
Still it is 5-on-4 for the next minute and 15 seconds for Central Michigan. They've got the first lead of this game. Up 1-0. Kylie Del Rey put that one up top where Mama hides the cookies. Chippewas trying to move this puck forwards once more. Palmer nearly brought it in off sides. Seychell trying to shoot it down. Glove down by the goal scorer Del Rey again. Moving in the shot off the shin pad of Seychell, and she shoots at the length of the ice with 45 seconds to go on the Chippewa power play.
Great job from Central Michigan to not only take advantage of the power play, but they've been able to chew as much clock as they possibly can from it, as they've just taken as much offensive opportunities as they can from it.
Nixon, another great chance there, as it's just takes a slight deflection off the blocker of Grant.
Bulldogs have just been playing their lights out defensively, but that was the only time I've really seen number 55, Jennifer Grant, let up this whole game.
And it wasn't really Grant letting up. That was just an incredible shot. I don't think any goal in the world is saving that one with the amount of speed it had behind it. I think there was bodies in front of Grant, and it went perfectly into the top left corner.
to a face-off here in the neutral zone.
14 seconds left, and the penalty to Madison Grimm. We've got 11:26 to go in this second period. Cleared out by Rybell. Grimm out of the box. Bulldogs back to even strength after giving up a single goal on that 2-minute 5-on-3 penalty kill. Central Michigan leads 1-0 thanks to Kylie Del Rey. Kept in the zone by Berenson. Can the Bulldogs find a response here on their home ice? They won 3-1 against Central Michigan yesterday. Looking for a sweep here today. They fall behind at the moment. Castor sent forward, directed out by Hubert. Rybell off the boards, played right back in by Hubert. Shots 11-5. They've slanted in favor of Central Michigan. That 5-on-3 certainly had something to do with it. Dangerous opportunity, and you rarely see a team go on the 5-on-3 for 2 minutes like that.
I mean, it's just, I mean, if it's that long, a 5-on-3, it really can affect the game. It really can. As you saw, it led to the first points of the game. But let's see if the Bulldogs can answer back here in the second period. It's back to 5-on-5. But the Chippewas are still leading by 6 shots as it's 11-5.
Sent over for Chartrand. Looking to break around Allison Haney, and she's taken down. Penalty coming here against the Chippewas. So we talked about, can Adrian find a response? They get a power play of their own here. 5-on-4 for the next 2 minutes. And referee Bill Jones says that it's for tripping against Haney. Pretty easy one there as Chartrand drove around her and then got hacked down to the ice.
Right, she started losing her footing, but that's all right as she was able to get right back up. She eats those for breakfast as it leads to a face-off here.
It's the afternoon, though. It's dinner time soon, if anything.
Eats those for dinner, but tell you what, we'll have a face-off here in the Chippewa zone. Let's see if Bulldogs can take advantage of those 2 minutes.
Tripping on the menu here at Arrington Ice Arena as the Bulldogs go to work on the power play. 15 seconds into it. Rybell, a long shot on towards Schroer. Turned it aside. Barnett sent over, and this is cleared out well by Saudy. Storer grabs the puck behind the goal. Pass ahead away from the stick of Giove. Rybell reaching after it. Giove finds it once more. Skates into the offensive zone. Still Giove. Now a chance for Cavalier, and a great save from Bree Schroer to keep it out.
Schroer has just not been letting up at all defensively, as she's just not had that many opportunities so far throughout this second period. But when she does, she just shines defensively. She doesn't let up, as it's a very close game still. They only have the 1-goal lead right now. Let's see if Bulldogs can answer back as they have another face-off here in the Chippewa zone.
Again cleared out by Castor as the puck bounced up over the stick of Grimm, who is back at the point. 8:56 to go in the second period. Less than a minute left in the power play for the Bulldogs. Nice work by Chartrand to sneak through, but then turned it right over to Biankowski. Sending one back along, maybe a chance for Castor. Castor with one hand will smack it towards Grant, who pins it to her chest and holds on for the save. Good opportunity there on the breakdown for Castor, shorthanded.
I mean, Castor almost had it. I mean, that was a phenomenal offensive break for the Chippewa offense, but it didn't end up working out as
Backup goaltender for Central Michigan having some fun on the bench, showing off her dance moves. I think that is Zoe Lawrence, who's enjoying the music here at Arrington Ice Arena.
We do have some bangers here at Arrington Ice Arena. I have yet to be let down.
Grimm sent down for Hirschman. Is that the music you guys are playing for the Teak runouts here next week?
I'm going to plead the fifth here, right here as my
Grimm centered, a chance for the Bulldogs. They bang away at it. Claire Ames with a good opportunity towards Schroer in front as Central Michigan Their goaltender, Bree Schroer, will cover it up once more. Good opportunities for Adrian with 10 seconds left on their power play.
Phenomenal job from Bree Schroer to use her entire body to block that shot, as it required all focus right there to block that shot. Phenomenal opportunity for Central Michigan.
Shot down the ice by Caitlin Williams. Seychell will grab it. Haney returns to the game out of the penalty box, and CMU is able to kill off the penalty. Back with it is Lepore. Quick pass up ice for the speeding Del Rey, who lost control. Once again, this is found by Grimm. Rink wide now for Seychell. Great pass to get it right back for Madison Grimm. Now up ahead for Cavalier. Nice move to beat one. Still Cavalier. On the backhand, a pass out front looking for Robinson. And that's sealed off by the Chippewas. Del Rey trying to clear it out. She takes a tumble. Robinson for Cavalier, falling down to the ice. Setting one towards the net, and Robinson slammed over the Chippewa goaltender. CMU doesn't like it, and they've got a penalty coming up against them now. Wow, Central Michigan's going to get called for a penalty in retaliation after Robinson went into the Chippewa goaltender. That's a tough call to only make it one way on CMU, and it's Gabby Lepore going to the box.
You know, it's a very passionate game with hockey, as it's all contact, and it's a very close game right now. It's also a season-defining game, as these are ranked 2 and 4. But you can't really let it get to you, as Bulldogs have another power play right now. We'll have a face-off here in the Chippewa zone. Bulldogs so far have been unable to take advantage of these power plays. Let's see if that will be the change right here, as we're getting closer and closer to the end of this second period and closer to the third.
2-minute penalty against Gabby Lepore. Adrian will grab the puck once more.
Great job by the ref to jump over the puck like it's Super Mario.
Cavalier, a shot, missed the net. Morrison on the near boards. Back down for Cavalier. Trying to sneak a pass through. Shut down by Palmer, and she'll clear it here. 45 seconds into the Chippewa penalty kill. Storer around the boards all the way down for CMU's Hutchinson. Morrison will grab it again. Bulldogs have to get out of the zone. They wave off the offside, but I think that probably should have been offside with Jordan Giove heading to the bench on the far side of the rink. Walking in, shooting his aims, and another big save by Schroer with 47 seconds left on the Adrian power play. Man, what is Bree Schroer doing well for the Chippewas to just keep the puck out of the net and move around the crease well to make saves?
Bree Schroer has just been able to just lock in on the puck and just stay focused on it, and that is phenomenally well done. She is almost like a hawk locking in on her prey, making sure that it doesn't go anywhere, make sure that the puck stays in her place, and make sure that she's able to lock in and go for the kill.
Grimm holds it in the offensive zone. Passes it now for Hirschman. All the way over for Seychell. Seychell again. Lost control of the puck. It's cleared out by Hubert. 25 seconds left on the Adrian power play. Behind the net, here's Grimm. Directing traffic. Grimm up ahead. Finds Hirschman. Hirschman on the left wing, able to get around Barnett. Has help in the form of Chartrand. Sends one towards the goal. Chartrand, the rebound. Puck still loose. And a slew of saves there from Schroer. As, man, just playing great back there for the Chippewas. Another trio of solid stops. And CMU's killed off the penalty.
CMU was able to successfully kill off the penalty. But what we got to talk about is just Schroer not letting up at all. Like, they were sending at least 3 to 4 shots at her, and she didn't let up in the slightest. Phenomenal defensive stop for the Chippewa squad.
Very technically sound back there for the Chippewas. Sloppy pass from Rybell was stolen away by Castor. Once again, Rybell will steal the puck back and makes a nice pass to Robinson. A long shot, and Schroer covers up the loose puck with 4:43 to go in the second period.
Bulldogs need to take a page from the Chippewas book and just get that different angle. I like to see from the Bulldogs as they've implemented a lot more passes and slowed down just a little bit, but they need to take advantage of the new angles that they've been getting. They've just rushed the shot instead of what they need to do is like not only slow down on the pass, but slow down on the shot so that you can have that different type of angle. Because
Schroer saved again on the shot from Cavalier, and we'll have another whistle.
Exactly like I was saying, if you get a rush shot on Schroer, she'll be able to just stop it and to stop the clock. You just can't do something so simple on a great defensive player on that. You need to add some flair. You need to add some finesse and finagle to a shot for it to go in on somebody like Bree Schroer.
Barnett, down low, she has it. Worked for Williams. Spinning around with the puck. Banks it off the wall. Berenson will grab it in neutral ice. Berenson turning backwards and turned it over to Del Rey. Pressured by Robinson. Chippewa player goes down. On the near boards. Both teams battle for it. Del Rey grabs the puck. Taken back by Cavalier. Barnett holds it in. Morrison in control. Sent forward for Cavalier. Devin Cavalier, strong effort to try and get the puck. Now it's found by Rybell. Just as quickly as she grabbed it, lost control at a moment's notice. Del Rey the other direction with 3.5 to go in the second period. Grant sticks it away. Nadeau on here for Cavalier. Pass for Chartrand, able to play it down. Chartrand racing after it with the Chippewas. Still they battle. This is forced away by Hutchinson. Nadeau at the point, opens up and fires one well wide. Again, it's grabbed by Gray, and CMU will clear it. Bulldogs go back to regroup. It's Mia Nadeau. Nadeau for Broom. Sweeps this puck up the wall, but not far. Centering pass. A chance for CMU's Liatino, who lost her stick. Ames looking for the puck, and we've got a whistle for a hand pass. So this face-off, I believe, will be coming out to the neutral zone with 2:40 to go in the second period. Lots of chances for both sides in the past couple of minutes, Braden.
Yeah, both sides had some opportunities to get some goals in, especially for the Bulldogs. I expect they really need that right now as it's coming close to the end of the second period. But they still have the entire third to answer back, tie it up. But, man, they've had some opportunities to go. But a few players lost their gloves. A few players even lost their sticks, which led to some unfortunate events.
Hutchinson plays it forward. Nadeau grabs the vulcanized rubber disc, but turned it over. A chance on the side of the net, and a good save made by Grant to deny Chloe Darchie. And now players getting into it. That's Hubert, who is tangled up with Nadeau, and they'll be separated with 2:09 left to go in the second period. Rock'em Sock'em hockey, Braden.
Right, it's Rock'em Sock'em hockey, and that's something I'd see on Monday Night Raw. But that's not until tomorrow, because we're still here in Arrington Ice Arena, so they still got one more day until they start doing some WWE moves. But I tell you what, I'm surprised there was no foul, no penalty called on the play. But I tell you what, that one was a close one.
Turned aside by Grant. That it certainly was, Braden. Final 2 minutes of the second period in what's been a tight and entertaining game. In the Central Division of Women's ACHA Division II, Central Michigan ranked number 2, Adrian ranked number 4. Bulldogs won at CMU's place last night, 3-1. Right now, the Chippewas lead 1-0 at the AIA. long shot that didn't miss by much coming from Storer. Played out by Darchie. Grimm. Robinson comes together with Bergen. $1:25 left in the period. Shots even at 14 apiece. CMU trying to steal it away. Giove will grab it. Sent over ahead of Robinson. Palmer off the boards in front of the bench. This is lifted up in the air by Grimm. Exchanging words with Bergen. It's shot right back in by CMU. Final minute left in the second period. Palmer knocked it away from Cavalier. Del Rey backwards again for Palmer. Shot forwards all the way down the ice. And icing will be called with 46 seconds left in the period. Final chance here for the Bulldogs in the second. What would you like to see them draw up off the face-off?
What I'd like to see them draw up on the face-off right here is they need to get just an angled shot right here. I'd honestly go for a bar down right here because you need to just get a different type of shot, because if you're going against somebody so defensively minded as Schroer, you're not going to get a simple shot going. You're going to need to get like a bank shot going.
Del Rey stole the puck, skates it in, missed the net with a shot. Cavalier centered for Rybell with lots of room. Rybell from the right wing trying to pass it across. That one deflected off the side of the goal. Still it's loose. Rybell knocked over. 20 seconds on the clock here in the second period. Now it's found by Bienkowski. Trying to move it out. Rybell knocked it away. Del Rey clothesline. Cavalier back in. Had it knocked away from her. Bienkowski passed ahead for Del Rey. 3 seconds left to shoot. Del Rey grabs it. One final shot here, and that is blocked in transit from Aubrey Morris. And the score 1-0 in favor of Central Michigan as Kylie Del Rey got the Chippewas on the board on the 5-on-3 power play. What are some of the reasons why the Chippewas are leading in this game after 40 minutes, Braden?
Well, they were able to take advantage of that 5-on-3 power play, but also they've been able to take advantage of the different angles that they're able to get because of that. The Bulldogs, they've been able to slow down on their passes. They've been able to slow down on their shots, but what they need to do with their shots is take advantage of the different angles that they get because of the passes that they implement. If they just slow their roll a little bit, hold on to their water, I feel like they could tie this game up, even run away with it. But until that happens, the Chippewas are just going to stay in front. They're just playing phenomenal as a tribe.
All right. Well, we head into the second intermission. Central Michigan leading 1-0. We'll be back. 20 more minutes of hockey still to be played here from the Arrington Ice Arena. You're watching Bulldog Hockey on ACTV. Welcome back inside Arrington Ice Arena, everyone. Calvin Keys alongside Braden Packard, as well as the rest of our crew, Adrian Mitchelluk, Hunter Reardon, Nate Lindner, and Nicole Petrucia. We've got a dandy on our hands, Braden. In the Central Division of ACHA Women's Division II Hockey, the number 2 ranked Chippewas, the number 4 ranked Bulldogs. Central Michigan leads 1-0 here going into the third period. What are you excited to watch in the final 20 minutes?
I'm excited to watch the defensive effort from number 25, Bree Schroeder, as she's been playing lights out since the beginning of the first period. She hasn't let up a single bit for her Chippewa squad, but Bulldogs need to come back here in this third period, as this is a phenomenal start to win the faceoff here at the beginning of the third period.
Only goal in this game came on a 5-on-3 power play in the second period for CMU. Kylie Del Rey with an awesome shot to give her team the lead that holds up to this point in the game. A long shot, Schroer, another nice save on a puck that was redirected by Storer. Initial shot came from Grimm at the point. 25 seconds into the third period, Bree Schroer shining again. How difficult is it to make saves on shots like that that are deflected right in front of you?
It's difficult because you don't know the bounce on the bank shot. You really don't know where it's going to go unless you have played hockey a very long time, and Schroeder has definitely been around a long time. Definitely been playing since, I'd say since middle school. But definitely she has that skill to be able to reel it in. Phenomenal effort for the Chippewas.
Seychell has it at the point. A long shot. Schroer, another blocker save. Giove going to work, trying to win the puck back. Makes its way to Biankowski. Can't get it by Grimm. Joining the play is Castor. Giove finds the puck. Sent back down. Storer, a long shot. Didn't get through. The follow-up takes an odd bounce off of Schroer. Both teams battle for it in the corner. This is found by Seychell. Shot back down low. Chippewas have it. They look to clear. Seychell will glove it down. Through the skates of Storer. CMU can get a change as the Bulldogs regroup.
That's a little fancy roll on the puck right there. It had some nice spin to it. It kind of reminds me of like a pancake flipping on a frying pan, like it's like a breakfast right there.
Again, it's dinner time, man. What's with the breakfast references?
I don't know. Today's special seems to be icing, but we'll have a face-off here in the Bulldog zone. Let's see if they can have room for dessert here, as it's getting closer and closer to the end of this game here in the third period.
18:06 to go in the game. CMU up 1-0 here on the road. Found by Cavalier. She'll scoot by Barnett. Has Robinson in front of the net if she can find her. Cavalier pressured in the near corner. Stepping into a shot is Morrison. Didn't get through traffic. Rybell fakes the shot, then feeds Morrison. Morrison had it stolen by Del Rey, who couldn't quite clear. Now Nixon has it at center ice. Gabrielle Nixon plays it by Nadeau. Morrison to go back for the puck. Works it for Rybell. Jasmine Rybell has it sticked away. Morrison can't clear. Del Rey centering pass for Nixon. Can't handle the feed. Rybell can't clear. Held in by Hutchinson. Williams able to scamper away from Nadeau momentarily. Now cycled for Del Rey. Pass through by Broom. Nice move. In behind now for the Bulldogs is Ella Zebley, and then had it poke checked away by Woitis. Berenson fighting to keep the puck in the Central Michigan zone. Still Berenson, the shot. Swatted away by Hutchinson. Finally will be carried out by Saudy. Zoe Saudy meets resistance from Ames. Berenson. Seychell slides it around. Knocked over is Hubert. Berenson finds the puck off the skate of Broom. Still Berenson takes it forward. Then knocked away by Saudi. Berenson battling with Saudi. Now it's back for Palmer. Looking up ice, cut off by Storer. Storer sends it right to Haney. Now taken away, and it's Hirschman. Hirschman lets a shot go that goes off Palmer into the near corner. Found by Grace Liatino. 5:48 to go in the game. Liatino plays it out, and Blaski will go back to grab the puck. Blaski fans on it. This is Gray. Blaski taken away once more, all the way back to the point. A long shot, saved by Grant as she'll hold on to the shot sent in by Gabby Lepore.
Phenomenal effort from Lepore to try and get the shot off. But it just didn't end up working out as number 55, Jennifer Grant, has just not been letting up at all this game. Yeah, she, like you were saying earlier, she didn't let up. She is like, that was an impossible shot to block. But ever since then, she's just been playing lights out, as so far she's only let up 1 out of the 17 shots. I wouldn't, and then again, the one that she let up, you wouldn't even really say that she let that one up.
Storer driving wide into the Central Michigan zone. Tried to cut back, but had it taken away by Castor. Bergen sent rink wide into the path of Bienkowski. Bienkowski looking into the middle for Castor. Doesn't connect. Robinson played forward by Rybel. Lost control of her stick. It's below the Adrian net. Found by Blaski. Trying to lift it out. Puck caroms up and out of play with 15 minutes left to go in the game here. What do you think the key is for Adrian to try and get a puck by Schroer?
It's going to take a lot, because Schroer is going to be hyped up, especially when you got people like number 30, Zoe Lawrence, getting turned up on the Chippewas bench. That's what really brings it to it. It's like when you got your squad hyping you up, and you got your people around you making sure that even when it comes to you, they're still going to be right beside you. That's what really makes you lock in and makes you make sure that you don't want to let anybody down. But Schroer, she's not going to be letting up unless you get some. You just got to get a different angle. Like I've always been saying, this game, you got to get a different angle than you would before, because she takes advantage of the simple things.
What a goal! The Chippewas score! And again, it's Kylie Del Rey getting it by Grant to make it 2-0 CMU.
A little bit of a late rotation there from number 55, Jennifer Grant, as she tries to cha-cha slide a little bit to the right. A little bit too late, as it ends up another goal for this Chippewa squad. We're still in the third period, though. Still a lot of time left, as we have a little under 14 and a half minutes left. That's okay. Bulldogs just need to get 2 goals to tie it back up, or else the Chippewas will run away with this one with a goose egg.
Del Rey's second of the game gives CMU a 2-0 lead on the road. Still 14 minutes to play, as you said, Braden, as this is sent down for icing against Adrian College. And now let's get a look at a replay on the goal. There's a look at the play and how the puck went in off the stick of Del Rey for the goal, as Central Michigan goes up 2-0. Some great tunes going over the loudspeakers here at Arlington Ice Arena.
Well, I believe that was the Fortnite Tomato Town remix, and I tell you what, that is a banger. One would even say a certified hood classic.
Central Michigan sending this puck out into the neutral zone, as Grimm will find it. Sent backwards for Seychelles. One thing can be said for sure, this has been a really tight game and could be dubbed even a battle royale between these two teams. Taken in by Seychelles. Driving down at the goal line. Moves it backwards for Grimm. Deflected shot that goes just wide of the net. Trying to force the puck out is Saudi. Seychelles. Giove on the left wing. Trying to get a shot off. She meets a roadblock in Liatino. Maybe some room for Central Michigan. Passes away from the stick of Gray. Icing is waved against Berenson. 12:45 to go in the game. Central Michigan up 2-0. Trying to make it 3-0. They can't. Cavalier on the far boards. Shoots it out. Controlled by the Chippewas. They play it over to the near side and Gabby Lepore. Lepore passing ahead. Over from Morrison to Berenson. And now Robinson. Puck bounces off of Robinson and then cleared out by Gray. Morrison regrouping Adrian. Robinson didn't see the puck. Cavalier will find it and carries it right back in. Cavalier driving wide onto the backhand. Circles behind the net. Still Cavalier. Shot around the boards, or tried to, as she was bumped over.
Great sportsmanship from number 9, Noelle Simbro, to help her back up after she fell. Phenomenal. You just love to see sportsmanship like that here, as it was a very, very chippy game in the first 2 periods, but they seem to calm down and play in a more civil level here in the third.
Long shot from Rybell. Chippewas send it out to the neutral zone. Morrison right back up for Rybell again. And they say that the Bulldogs went in offside with 11:24 to go in the third.
That's not ideal here in the third period, as they're trying to answer back from a 2-goal deficit here in a home arena advantage. But I believe all that heat and thunder.
They score! What a goal from Sandra Bienkowski. I believe that shot snuck through the 5-hole of Jennifer Grant, and Central Michigan goes up 3-0. Bienkowski sneaking in behind, and yes, think she put it right between the legs of Jennifer Grant for goal number 3 on the day for Central Michigan. Chippewas are rolling.
Yeah, Chippewas are rolling right now. They're doing a phenomenal job as a tribe, each one contributing in their own way. But I tell you what, if they continue to play like this, they're going to run away with a goose egg on the board.
Knocked away by Giove as she tries to find a response. Shut down here. Pair of Chippewas collide, but nice work by Hutchinson to track down Giove. Giove gives a cross check to a CMU player. Puck all the way down into the Adrian zone now. On the far side of the rink, Bienkowski, who has the most recent goal for Central Michigan, plays it around. On the near boards, it's Hirschman. Looking into the middle, directed on by Giove. Berenson can't find it. This is Williams cutting in, blocked aside by Grimm. Storer looking for the puck. Still, this is Kylie Del Rey dropping it off for Palmer around the boards. Nixon will skate after it. Sent all the way back for Haney. Dropped backwards for Palmer. On ahead for Nixon. Gabrielle Nixon into the middle. Couple of nice moves. No shot, though. Grimm trying to win the puck away from Del Rey. Final 10 minutes of the game. Central Michigan up 3-0 as the puck goes out of play. We've got 2 goals from Del Rey and 1 from Bienkowski. Gives the Chippewas the lift. What did you see on that most recent goal from Bienkowski? If we could take a look at the replay again from that goal.
Well, that recent goal from Bienkowski came off a phenomenal fast break, and what it led to is an angle that I've been trying to I've just been trying for the Bulldogs to get all game is they did exactly what I've been talking about. They held their water. Sorry, they they took that extra second. They took their time, and they were able to just fit it through, and just put all that power into the shot. A lot of juice on it, leading to the phenomenal lead here in the third.
Robinson trying to cut in. She goes down hard. Shots even at 17 apiece, and she's down on the ice in some discomfort. We'll step aside for a commercial here. Back in a moment. Back inside Arrington Ice Arena. It looks as if Mary Robinson is okay as she's skating off the ice by herself under her own power, but took a hard tumble there into the end boards. What did you see on that play, Pac-Man?
Well, I just saw some grit right there from her being able to get right back up, but there's also no penalty called on the play, which leads to a face-off here in the neutral zone. It's a phenomenal reffing from these officials, especially my friend Brendan Morand. What a phenomenal job.
Shot in from distance by Lepore, deflects narrowly wide. Seychell on the boards, around for Cavalier. Can't control the pass. Barnett unable to keep it in. 9 minutes left in the game here from the AIA. Central Michigan up 3-0. As that puck goes close by, our colleague Gino Capacchione doing some footage shooting from the bench of the ACHA women's D2 team of Adrian College.
And I gotta say, he has a snazzy sweater right now, as it is a beautiful shade of pink, I will say. I gotta say, pink really stands out in him and looks to be his color.
I'd have to agree with you there. We should mention with 2 goals today, Kylie Del Rey now has 20 on the season, and this is game number 17 for her on the year. The other goal scorer, Biankowski, has her 5th goal of the season today. Shots 18-17 now in favor of Adrian, but they trail 3-0. Part of that can be credited to the strong play of Bree Schroer back there. Loose in the slot and a shot going on from Storer. That again, Schroer able to nab.
Again, Storer was not able to stop Schroer, so Schroer was denied Storer.
Tongue twister there.
It's a phenomenal effort from Schroer to be able to just been playing lights out defensively. You can't really ask much else from her, as she's been able to withstand a whole pack of Bulldogs at once. But that's all right. Bulldogs still with the goose egg here in the third period. Let's see if they can answer back, or let's see if the Chippewas can run away with this one here in Arrington Ice Arena.
8:28 left to go. Can the Bulldogs come back? They trail by 3. Berenson reaching after the puck. This is skated out by Bergen. Bergen falls down to the ice. Storer cleared to the outside. Castor, nice pass for Bergen. A backhander. And where's the puck? We'll find out. Looked like Jennifer Grant was able to keep it out. Had bodies come crashing towards her.
Looked like Grant was able to keep it out. I feel like that's what the call is there.
Seems like it.
But let's see what the officials will say as they communicate with each other.
On the season, Jennifer Grant has a 2.86 goals against average and a .892 save percentage. and she is 5-2-1 on the season. She's also played really well today, despite letting in 3. And Brianna Schroer has a 2.15 goals against average and a .937 save percentage. She is 10-1 on the year. So 2 pretty talented goaltenders that we get to watch today.
Both are playing lights out, but then again, there's only so much that Schroer can do, and there's only so much that Grant could do, because Schroer, she's just playing defensively minded. She's playing like a minister of defense, but I tell you what, Grant is trying to match that intensity, but she needs the rest of her team playing with that same intensity.
Biankowski turns and fires. Shot whistles by the right post. Rybell sent off the skate of Chartrand. Back up and neutralized. This is Castor. Castor knocks down a Bulldog player. That's going to be a penalty coming. Rybell has it knocked away. Chippewa still unable to touch the puck. Now they will. And we've got another Central Michigan penalty, this time against Annie Castor. So, 7:24 left. If the Bulldogs want to try and come back, they've got a power play in order to do so. Injured Bulldog down on the ice, though, so we'll step aside. Back inside Arrington Ice Arena, where Madison Grimm is being helped up. Or rather, that's
I believe
Ashley Chartrand, who's being helped off the ice. Praying for her and for a quick recovery, for healing. Hopefully she is all right. Went down pretty hard after taking that high stick from Annie Castor, and the Bulldogs will earn a 2-minute power play. What did you see on that previous play?
What I saw on that previous play was the Chippewa player just taking advantage of her not really paying attention. That was Andy Castor, I believe, just taking advantage of number 14, Ashley Chartland. Just that was completely uncalled for, as it leads to the 2-minute infraction. But let's see if the Bulldogs can take advantage of it, as it will take a good chunk of what's left of this third period.
Schroer is able to make another nice save, and then a nice shot block before that from Leah Palmer. Hirschman to take this face-off, wins it for Giove. Seychell from the left wing skates in, ramps off a Chippewa stick and off the glass behind the net. Pass backwards this time by Hirschman. Over again for Ava Seychell. Pass right back across for Bria Hirschman. Seychell again. Now down for Giove, centering pass. This is found and cleared by Gabrielle Nixon. .6:25 to go in the game. Grimm will move ahead as Gabriella Nixon without her stick. Nice move by Giove. 3-on-2 if the Bulldogs hurry here. Still Giove driving wide. Will shoot it herself and miss the net. Seychell skates in. Hands it off for Giove. And this is played around the boards and out by Tate Hutchinson. Grimm will go back to grab it with less than 6 minutes remaining in the third.
I mean, it's just been. I can't really say, I can't really sugarcoat it, but it's just been wasted opportunity after wasted opportunity for the Bulldogs, as they've had so many power plays in this game, but so many opportunities to get that right angle, but they've just not been able to just wait that extra second for that angle to open up. If they can do that, that will be the game changer. If they only got 5.5 minutes left.
Here's a chance right here, and shot from Morrison is saved by Shore. Bulldogs hasn't been their day so far, but it hasn't been for a lack of trying. They've been working hard, out shooting Central Michigan 21-17. Morrison back for Nadeau.
And Bulldogs have been playing their hearts out, though. That is one thing I'll give them. Bulldogs are just playing. They're playing to the end. I tell you what, they're not going to let up at all. They're not letting, and they're not going to go down easy. I tell you what.
Grant makes the save on Williams and holds on with 4:52 left in the third. You know, I will say, I think this has been a pretty even game. Even though it is 3-0 at the moment, this has been pretty much neck and neck between these two teams.
I would have to agree with that. Both teams have just been neck and neck, and it was quite like the same thing yesterday. But it's just Bulldogs seems to play their heart out on the away games, like when it really matters, and then once they come home, they think they can relax a little bit. They let up, but they can't let up against ranked opponents like Central Michigan.
Shot here. Castor can't get it off in time. It's back down for Bienkowski. Cleared out into the neutral zone for Palmer. Cavalier finds it. Hit by Darchie. Seychell unable to keep it in. Here's Castor racing after the puck. Unable to get it by Grimm. Bulldogs look to clear. Centered now. This is Bienkowski on the backhand. Shot won't get through. Follow-up from Hutchinson. Missed the net. Palmer. Shot blocked by Storer. Sent across the rink by Darchie. Seychell. Rybell. Pass behind Storer. Grimm onwards for Rybell. 3:40 to go in the third period. Forced ahead by Gio. Palmer off the boards and by Seychell all the way down. It will avoid the net, and an icing call coming up against CMU. Face off back in their zone.
Bulldogs had the face off against this team yesterday in an away game, and that's really been like that. I feel like that's what a real been a factor for them, as they had to travel a lot yesterday, and then now they're playing them again right back, a ranked opponent. So I bet you they feel a little bit jet lagged right now, as they had to ride in the bus for a really long time. And I remember my days playing sports. Those bus rides are really long unless you take a nap. Tell you what.
Ames on the side of the goal. Turning forwards with it. This is covered up by Schroer with 3:09 remaining.
3:09 remains in this third period. Bulldogs looking to answer back, trying to make sure that they don't end off with a goose egg as they're playing their hearts out. 22 shots on the goal, but none were answered. Let's see if that can be the difference here with just a little over 3 minutes left.
Seychell up top. Sent down towards Hirschman. In the middle, found by Simbro. Has it taken away by Grimm. Grimm up for Hirschman. Hirschman, a nice move to get by one. Shooting lane is closed down. Centered out front. Schroer saves the shot from Gio with 2:44 left.
That would have been a phenomenal opportunity for the Bulldogs, as that was a wide open lane on the left side, but they just couldn't wait that extra second. It's really unfortunate to see that, but you know, they still got some time left in this third period. Let's see if they can answer back just a little bit, as they've been playing their hearts out defensively.
Chippewas send it up ice, mishandled by Simbro. Storer back up for Nadeau. Cavalier behind the net. Knocked back around the boards by the Chippewas. It's Saudi. Back over. This is worked onwards by Woitis. Approaching the final 2 minutes of play, as this is shot on goal. Grant forced to cover. Bit of a late poke, I should say, coming in from Saudi. Bulldogs didn't like. 2:08 left to go in the third period. A face-off coming up on the far side of the Adrian zone.
You know, icing seems to be the leading call here in this game, and that's what's led to a lot of these face-offs here. Led to a lot of opportunities here for both squads, but the only ones that really seems to be taking advantage of it would be Central Michigan.
Timeout called by the Bulldogs, their head coach, Maddie Maloney. With 2:14 to go. What do you think she's saying to her team right now?
What she's saying to her team right now is just wait. Just please wait, because every single time they get the opportunity, what they'll do is a lap around, a little ring around a rosy around the goal, and they'll loop around, getting Schroeder in that awkward positioning, leading to like a wide open gap on the left. But what they always do is they force the shot, leading it to just have an awkward bounce, always forcing it towards the right. What they really need to do, take that extra second to angle the shot properly, and then that's how they'll stay into this game. But they only have about a little over 2 minutes left. Let's see if that convo will be the benefactor here in Arrington Ice Arena.
Draw one by CMU. Long shot from Barnett off the mark. Cavalier skating through the neutral zone with haste. Cavalier opening up, trying to let a shot go. Lost it to the hands of Barnett. Williams won't be able to clear, but stole it away from Morrison, did Barnett. Williams continuing to move it up the ice. Rivell trying to catch up to her. This is sent across. Nixon on the side of the goal, elevated in. And for Kylie Del Rey, that's a hat trick. Chippewas up 4-0 now in this game, and Del Rey has 3.
That is Del Rey with the trifecta right there. 3 goals in the game. She's responsible for 3 of the 4 as we have a minute and a half left of this third period. She has not been letting up, as that last goal was a second chance goal, I would call it, because her first didn't go in. She got the bounce back. She was like, all right, you're going to give me a second opportunity. I'm going to take it.
Another goal to put an exclamation point on what's been a little bit of a frustrating day for Adrian. Trailing 4-0. Bulldogs will be back at it next weekend as they will play at Michigan State University next Saturday and then host the Spartans next Sunday at 4 p.m. Looking to bounce back. As for the Chippewas, their next weekend will be against Loyola Chicago to finish off the regular season. As this puck, where is it? Did it sneak in? Pushing and shoving going on. Tempers flaring here around the net. Things getting feisty. Looks like Bergen was in on it. Giove may have been in the fray. Wow.
I mean, that one went to 0 to 100 real quick, but is able to come right down as we'll have a couple players going to the sin bin.
And another great save made by Shore. I don't know how that puck stayed out. Bergen going to the box, as will Claire Ames.
No side really getting a true advantage here, as this will be a 4-on-4 matchup. A lot of fours here. 4-on-4, and it's 4-0. Oh my goodness.
52 seconds left in this third period.
We'll have a face-off here.
Things are just going to stay 5-on-5, I think, Braden.
I believe they're staying 5-on-5.
Giove looking back out front. Castor Passes across for Bienkowski, who's got 1 goal in this game. Del Rey has a hat trick with 3. Bienkowski moving in. Blocker save made by Grant here in the final minute. Hopefully you can get out of this game without any more fisticuffs and all the players safe.
Indeed, we just want this to be a jolly good show, as one would say. But it's been quite a nail-biter, as it's been 4-0. Chippewa seems to be running away with the score.
Seychell controlling here, had it knocked away with 10 seconds left. Grimm turning up ice. Backhand pass across, maybe one last shoot in from Seychell as she enters in. 2 seconds, it's deflected aside by Declan Woitis, and it's a shutout for Bree Schroer, who's been the player of the game for Central Michigan, alongside Kylie Del Rey with a hat trick. And the Chippewas blank the Bulldogs by a final score of 4-0. Your final thoughts on this game, Braden?
Well, I mean, the Chippewa, I'm sorry, I'm just taken away from that because the Chippewa squad was just playing lights out. Schroer just was playing this mind-bogglingly well defensively. To not let up 22 shots is just incredible. But also for Del Rey to be able to get the hat trick, get the trifecta even. Oh my goodness. I mean, that's what really made them run away with the game. But also, Bulldogs were just not able to just to slow down just that little bit, get that different angle. What they'd always try to do is set a little shimmy around the goal and try to get an angle, but they'd always shoot it a little bit more towards the right than the left. And with that type of shot, you really want to get a left kind of bounce. Unfortunately, Bulldogs are not able to get the win here in Arrington Ice Arena, but there's still a lot of hockey left to go in the season.
That'll do it here from Arrington Ice Arena. Central Michigan gets the win by a final score of 4-0. Kylie Del Rey with a hat trick, Bree Schroer with a shutout. And the Chippewas come out on top on this Sunday afternoon hockey game. That'll do it here for our entire crew. Braden Pac-Man Packard, Adrian Mitchelluk, Hunter Reardon, Nate Lindner, Nicole Petrucia. I'm Calvin Keese, bidding you good afternoon.
take pride and learn from Asa Mahan's leadership today. Years of commitment to harnessing the power of creativity, ingenuity, community, and academic excellence.
I believe that if you get your degree here, the world is going to feel like it's shrinking.